Now that we've made it into the cab of our Gleaner S8 combine, let's go ahead and take this thing for a little bit of a drive, and let's get familiar with some of the controls within the cab. We're going to start out, of course, by starting the machine. So a couple of things to really keep in mind there when we're going to start the machine is make sure that nobody is around the back of the machine or anything like that. Safety has got to be number one, and we usually give a little bit of an alert to those people that may be around with a couple of horn blasts here. And it's going to let us know we're ready to start it, right? So we've got to make sure that we're in neutral. In our 4-speed transmission over on this side, we're going to go ahead and find our neutral position, and we should be able to start that machine. All right, let's go ahead and find second gear here to start with. Sometimes you've got to move the hydro handle just a little bit to get it in gear. And we're safely in second gear. Parking brake, mechanical parking brake is on right now, so let's go ahead and disengage the parking brake because we're going to want to move this machine and start to get comfortable with the machine. So we've got fully adjustable steering column here. Makes it really nice and easy for those long days in the field. But I think now we're to the point where we're ready to go ahead and get started getting up to that corner up there. In second gear, let's go ahead and give it some RPM with our throttle here and get moving over here. While we're on the way over to the corn, let's take a look at a couple of things within this cab that make it a nice feature, make it nice to sit all day long in this thing. We've got our ability right away to adjust our mirrors. It's really good for being able to see traffic behind us on the road, or being able to see maybe our grain cart or another machine in the field. So left and right mirrors are adjustable there. We can see a little bit of snow on the ground today, so I'm going to be a little bit more on the warmer side of our automatic temperature controller that we've got. I think it's nice and toasty all day long today. And as we move along, we're going to go ahead and adjust our seat just a little bit too. Really nice, comfortable, heated and cooled seat. Pull down our armrest over here. It feels like I'm a little close to the floor, so go ahead and give it a little bit more pressure in our air right seat, and that feels pretty good as well. Heated and cooled, so I've already adjusted my heat on just to give a little bit extra warmth in here on this nice 31-degree day, and make our way to the field. We've got some really easy adjustments that we can make from our hydro handle. Got lots and lots of ability right there, so we can lift our header, lower the header, and then we've got the tilt right there as well. So tilt to left, tilt to right. And then on the corn head, we've got the ability to go ahead and adjust our stripper plates in and out. So our deck plates can be adjusted using our real fore and aft buttons there, get those adjusted how we think we might like them. And we also have the ability to change the speed of the header with the variable speed. So that's actually the reel up and reel down buttons on our hydro handle that are going to increase the speed as we go up and decrease the speed as we go down. We've got our automatic unloading auger swing engaged right now, as shown by our little red LED light over here. So we can swing the unloading auger all the way out with the press of a button. Swinging that automatically right now. And then when it's fully out and extended and we're ready to engage it, the engagement button is our yellow button here on the hydro handle. To go ahead and retrieve the unloading auger back into its cradle, let's press the button once there and get the auger back in its home position. As we make our way over to the field here, we've got several different places in this cab that give us some good information. We've got our overhead display, often called an EIP, or electronic instrument panel. The EIP gives us our shaft speeds right away, including ground speed. It also includes header height, many other indicators of fuel level, coolant temperature, and also alarms will appear on the electronic instrument panel. We also have our post over here that has some of the analog gauges. So we have our fuel gauge, we have our oil pressure, we have our coolant temperature, and then we've got our grain loss monitor. So we can decide what grain size we have. We have 3 selections there. We decide if we're worried about the shoe loss, the loss from the processor, or both, and then we have a sensitivity adjustment. Also have a little digital display over here that gives us our engine speed and gives us a nice little heads up for seeing some ground speed right away there. So with that, I think we'll go ahead and get the thresher and the header engaged. To begin that, we engage the threshing section first with our yellow knob. You can hear it engage, and we'll secondly engage the header. After we've got it running a little bit there, we go ahead and